Hello crew, how are you? What I want to share with you today is really, really simple. And this simple message comes from a lot of the questions that people, when they send me messages, I often get just different variations of this same question. And what I want to share with you today is if you're asking these particular type of questions, you're kind of missing the point. And you want to rephrase your question and look at things a little bit differently. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. So if you are joining me here today, please say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. And if we haven't met before, my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. So all this is just a bit of fun, and it just means that I am at service to our amazing community here. We have entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in network marketing, all of the above. And we learn here to use modern social media strategies to build our business online. So when you want to utilize social media to build your business online, it's just an amazing thing, because there are billions of people, billions of active users every single month on, Facebook alone, and then halve that on Instagram. And then we've got other platforms in the mix there as well, that we can be anywhere and build our businesses. But it is not a one-way street. And a lot of the questions that I get from people are things like, nothing's working, there's got to be another way, but I don't know what that is. How can you help me build my business? I need more customers. I need to get more people in my team. I need to get more leads. And I understand where that all comes from. You need certain things in your business to make it grow. But when you come from that angle, it already tells me where the mindset of that person actually is. We don't want to get anybody in our business. The trick to social media and attracting people to you and having people join you in your team, or becoming a lead for your business, or making product sales if you've got, goods and services and things like that, is that people come to their own conclusion that what you have, or the curiosity that you've created around what you've got, is something that they would like to explore or buy or become a lead for, etc. The mindset of I need to get more customers, I need to get more people in my business absolutely shines through on social media, and it's a very one-way street. So you will hear me over and over again. Those of you that know me well would have heard this. If you had $1 for every time you heard this, you might be wealthy by now. But you really need to be a human before you're a marketer. Always. Hands down, it's something that should be ingrained in here for you. And if you don't feel like you're being a human first, then stop what you're doing and changing your strategy. So posts on social media that are all salesy, it's about your product, it's just got prices all over it. Black Friday is huge. There are a lot of you that are about to spam your social media feeds with a whole lot of specials, and it's just going to be sell, 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 sell. Now, if you've already got influence, you've already got people attracted to you, and you've already got guaranteed people that will buy, and people already know, like, and trust and respect you, well, go for it. But if you're not, it's not the angle that you want to come from. You want to share good, interesting, valuable information with people to let them know that you care about them before they do anything with you in business. Be a human before you're a marketer. Those of you that are relatively new to social media, maybe maybe not new to social media, but new to this industry. And you've got a personal profile, and maybe you've started a group, or you've started a business page or something like that. And you're just trying to put stuff out there and hoping that people will want what you have. That's what most people new to this industry do. That's the wrong strategy. We need to be putting material out there, letting people see who you are as a human before you are a marketer. Those of you on your personal profiles that are new to this industry, is it public? If you want to attract people to you on social media, is your personal profile public? Or have you only got some information public and, most of your information to friends only, but somebody trips over you, or, you're a friend, request somebody that knows somebody that trips over you. What I mean by, they accidentally find you and they go to your profile. That's what you're measured against. So if your personal profile, public personal profile, is what you're measured against when people come across you for the very first time, what do they see? So a lot of new people to this industry I see, they'll send me messages and I'll go to their personal profile and there's nothing there for a month. Previous to that, all you see is the circle pictures uploaded, a new profile picture. There might be a shared post here or there, and it's like, I know nothing about this person. I don't know what their interests are. I don't know whether they're positive or not. I don't really know whether there's somebody that I'm even going to like or not. Like, there's just nothing there to see. If you are newer to this industry, there's a few things that you need to do. Firstly, go and clean up your personal profiles. I'm so sick of people messaging me and I go and look at their personal profile and they wonder why they're not attracting the attention of people. And if you're in lockdown, like if your personal profile is in lockdown, then that's really hard for somebody to, learn who you are, what your interests are, all those kind of things. So change your profile to public. If that scares you, don't grow a business on social media. Sorry. If you want to stay in lockdown, it's going to be really hard for you to maximize and get momentum on social media because nobody can find you unless they friend request you. So you should have public content on your personal profile. And if that worries you, if there's personal things about your family and things like that, then change the settings on your certain posts and make them friends only. So if there's some content that you post that you don't want the whole world to see, absolutely get that. That's fine. Just change that particular post to friends only so the public can't see it. But how often are you posting? What are you posting? So many people in our industry are underestimating how you appear on social media. Now, let me shift tactics here to those of you with a group or those of you with a business page that do Facebook advertising. But all you care about is your business. So you've started a business page because you want to do business. But there's nothing personal about you there. People don't know what you're about or what your interests are or any reason to follow you. So this appears in multiple facets. Those of you with a group, most people you would be mingling with your group is from your personal profile maybe. So again, we're back to personal profile. Those of you with business pages, if you're doing Facebook advertising and somebody comes across your Facebook ad and they go to check you out on your business page, what does your business page say about you? Is it all business? Are you pushing something in particular? Can they get to know, like, or trust you through your business page? That's what you need to evaluate. So personal profiles, evaluate how that looks. That's your billboard. That's your sales, billboard of you and your life. And how is that perceived by people? Those of you on a business page, yes, it's a business page, but have you got some personal content there? Can people still get to know, like, and trust you as an individual? If you're in this industry, whether it's digital marketing, network marketing, direct sales, entrepreneurial in some way, we are in a relationship business. If your motivation is to get people in your business, is to get customers, you're coming from the wrong angle. You're looking at it with the wrong eyes. You always want to be a human before you're a marketer. If you're sending messages in Messenger and they're spammy, don't be surprised when people ghost you. Don't be surprised when you get a negative response. Don't be surprised when, somebody just does not respond or doesn't respond favorably because you're not being a human before you're a marketer. Wake up in the morning and think, who can I help today? Who can I serve today? Who can I share my business with today that I may be able to help them with their money problems? Who can I share my business with today that, a product might help them? How can you serve people, not how can you get people? So we all know that anybody in this industry needs people in their business to grow, to generate more income, and needs sales of some sort, whether that's, into your service or your opportunity, or you've actually got products to sell, like whatever it is for you. Like obviously you need to make sales to make the money. But I promise you, when you come from a place of helping people, when you come from a place of servicing people, when you come from a place of thinking, okay, I need to be helpful to them before I'm going to sell to them. Like if that's the place you come from, your business will grow faster every single time. When people know you care, they will start to care about what it is that you have, what it is that you do, what it is that you sell. When people trust you, that you want to, you're sharing information with them for the right reason. Even your language. How do you talk to people through social media, through Messenger? And how do you, even writing, the words that you use, or the conversations that you have, or the voice memos that you leave, or the videos that you send people, what place are you coming from? So a big missing piece for people being successful in this industry is you're not being a human before you're being a marketer. You're being a marketer first and foremost because you want customers and you want people in your business, and it's always going to hold you back. What's happening now on social media is people are getting into our industry, and usually people would do it the traditional way. It wouldn't work out very well, and then they'd come to look to social media for solutions. Now people have been in the industry for 5 minutes and they're already on social media looking for alternative ways to grow their business because they don't want to hassle their family and friends. No one wants to hassle their family and friends. I get it. But social media is very much a give. And when you come from the give, and you come from the serving, and you come from giving value to people, and you're fun and you're inspirational and you share your life from a positive sort of perspective, you'll get far better results. The main things you need to focus on is always growing your audience. Always growing your audience. If you are not making new friends on Facebook, if you're a business page and the likes and followers are not growing, if you've got a group and you're not growing the members of your group, your business will stay stagnant. You always need to be thinking, learning, seeking out ways to grow your audience. Always. Now, when you get that audience and you grow that audience, you want to be working on ways to engage that audience, not sell to that audience, not push them into what you want to push them into. You truly want to engage with them. And that's, learning different types of content strategies and doing Facebook Lives and actually sharing information, not dictating, information to people, not talking at people, like actually having a real kind of conversation with people on social media. So you always want to be growing your audience. You then want to be engaging with that audience and building relationships. And when you build relationships and people learn to know, like, and trust you, and that audience grows and that engagement grows, then you've got more opportunities to get leads. You've got more opportunities to get sales. So that's really where you need to be focusing on for those of you that really don't know where to start. I would very much suggest to you, even those of you that have been around for a while and kind of know what you're doing, you should always be evaluating where you are on social media and what your pages look like. And by pages, I mean a personal profile, a business page, and a group. Look at it from different eyes. Look at it from, external eyes. Is your group attractive to people? Is there interesting information in that group? Is your personal profile, a bit of entertainment, a bit of education, some questions, some, sharing of your life and your family, like that? Is there a really good mixture of content there? On a business page, are you actually sharing valuable information, or are you just trying to push people into what it is that you have? Like, what valuable information are you actually sharing with people? Now, those of you that have been learning from me and had training from me for, a few years, this should just be reinforcing what you're already doing. This shouldn't be anything new. So I hope this is just going, yep, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm working on that. Yeah, maybe I need to find different, and interesting, forms of content, those kind of things. But hopefully this is reinforcing what you're already doing and saying to you, yep, I'm on the right track. Those of you that are newer to the industry, please always remember these words. Be a human before you're a marketer. On your personal profile, be a human before you're a marketer. Hopefully you already know that, if you're really pushy regarding business on a personal profile, that's actually offensive against Facebook. It's against their policies. But you can create curiosity, intrigue, and let people know, what your passions are and what your interests are, and that you might want to help other people, learn what you've learned or do what you do. So you can absolutely create curiosity, intrigue, and sort of promote your business to some degree on a personal profile, but you've got to be very careful about how you do that. But it's really important to have consistent content and, glowing content regarding you and what you're up to and what you're doing, and positive messages, and let people know what industry you're in and what your passions are. If you want to make more sales, you want to get more leads, and you want to, do all the things that you ultimately start out thinking, I want to get more sales, I want to get more leads, I want to get more people into my business. You've got to earn it on social media. It just doesn't come. You can't just sit back and go, yep, I'm posting on my personal profile, I'm posting on my business page, on my group, wherever you're hanging out. You're just basically ticking boxes. You're just putting content out there for the sake of putting content out there. Sometimes you need to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. And that's really what I would recommend that some of you that are really new to building on social media and new to this industry do. And always, always, always remember to be a human before you're a marketer. What you post on social media, what you message to people, what you ask people, in social media, how you network with people, how you grow your network, always, always, always be a human before you're a marketer. So take from that what you will, but from somebody who deals with a lot of people that are new to this industry and new to social media, the questions are often largely the same. Which I've already mentioned to you at the beginning of this video. So if you just take a step back and reevaluate what kind of content you're putting out there, and actually sort of sit back and think, how can I attract more people to me? What kind of person do I want to show up and be today? What kind of person do I want to show to the big wide world that I am on social media? Start there. Start thinking about the person that you want to show up on social media. Who do you want that person to be? And start posting content that reflects that person. Not that person that's putting stuff out there that's just going to put money in your bank account, because it's very short-lived. You might get some sales, yes, but it's going to be short-lived because people will see you as just, oh, they want to sell me their stuff again, or they're trying to get me into their business. When you're a human and you care and you put out great content, you will attract more people to you. And when they know, like, and trust you, that's when they want to know what you're up to. That's when they'll send you a message going, what is it that you do? I'm really intrigued. I've been following you for a while, those kind of things. So I'll leave that thought with you. It's, a message to some that would go, yeah, no brainer. And it's a message to those of you that are newer to the industry, maybe just to sit back and have a think about what's more important and think about this long term, not just the quick buck. Those that go for the quick buck and the quick sale on social media, you probably won't last in this industry. You'll probably give up before you've even really given it a red hot crack. But always be thinking, how do I grow my audience and how do I engage with that audience? So there's a few core things there that I've shared with you in this video that you really want to concentrate on and hone in on and grab and get really, really good at. And at the end of the day, never stop learning. Never stop learning about social media. Never stop learning how to grow your audience. Never stop learning how to put better content out there. Tips and tricks and strategies and the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they can help every now and again. Putting out different content like I've shared this week, particularly here on this page. I've shared with you a couple of cool little tricks that maybe other people don't know how to do. I mean, those things are great, but they're not going to save you if you're not being a human before you're a marketer. Okay, so I'll leave that message with you today. I hope you have an awesome weekend, and don't forget, next week we have the Instagram bootcamp. So if you want to learn a little bit more about Instagram, it's a bootcamp for beginners. So starting on Instagram, or you've just dabbled a little bit but you don't really know how to use it very well, that would be perfect for you. So there is a link up above for to join us in our coaching community. There's no lock-in periods for that. You can leave whenever you like after the bootcamp, and don't worry about if you can't join the live training, because once you're in there, all the training is recorded, so you can catch the replays in your own time. So I look forward to seeing you, some of you in the boot camp next week. For the rest of you, I'll see you next week for some more great training. Have an awesome weekend. Bye.